Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I'm here to do the monthly zodiacs. This month they're going to be done a little differently. I would really appreciate comments and feedback on what you think of it, whether you like it. And if you don't, I'm going to take a consensus. So the highest consensus wins. If this is not a spread that you like, then we will go back to normal next month. So I'm trying to include everybody because we're going through a full lunar blood moon eclipse. And the next one doesn't come around until I think like 2025, a full lunar eclipse. It's big energy. So eclipses are about cycling things out of our lives in order to create space for new things to come in. So we're going to look at everything for this month. It's going to be a nice in-depth reading. We're going to look at the major energies with major arcanas. We're going to take a look at those sacred soulmates, twin flames, high-level soulmates. We're going to get clarifiers. We're going to take a look at the unexpected. We're going to take a look at your finances. For singles and couples, we're going to take a look at love potential. We're also going to look at what are you releasing during the eclipse, or what do you need to release? We're going to look at blessing opportunities. I've got this brand new deck, and it says Mahrukh, Mahrukh, but I'm not sure that's the name of the deck. It was gifted to me. But it's available on Etsy. I will look it up and I will link it in the description box if you like it. The best way to handle is the way I'm going to use that. The best way to handle your lunar eclipse, or the whole eclipse season, because it lasts 6 months. We're going to get you a yes or no with the pendulum, a solid yes or no, and we're going to get advice on that yes or no and timing. So it's going to be a big reading. Settle in. If you'd like to book your own personal private reading, or if you'd like to donate to the channel or help in any way, everything you need is in the description box below. And if this resonates and you would like to follow me over to the extended, where I'm going to clarify the sacred soulmates and the singles, and we're going to get messages from your loved one and love songs, messages with the love songs, and we're just going to go much deeper over in Patreon, which is a paid subscription. It's $4.44 a month, unless you resonate with being a twin flame, and then I would highly recommend that you join at the 1111, where we're currently doing weekly coffee chats talking about our journey and how to do the healing and different, it's on the journey stuff. Also, there's a whole library of tons of shadow work and journaling, everything you need to try to heal from the inside out in order to prepare for union. All right, enough chit chat. Let's get into your reading. This is for Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpios. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. Dear Mother, Father, God, please come into this space and bless it. Make it holy ground. Surround us in the white light of love and protection, and cast my ego to the outside so that I may be a clear channel for spirit messages. What is the major energy for Scorpio during the eclipse season? We have the Empress. Beautiful. So, if you watch my channel a lot, you know that this is the time of the divine feminine, the rise of the divine feminine. The patriarchal rule has been in place for a long time, which has suppressed the equality and balance, really. I'm not talking about feminism and equal rights. I'm talking about the balance, divine balance between creativity and action and leadership and nurturing. It's the balance between the divine feminine, divine masculine. So to see the Empress here is a very beautiful energy for your overall energy for the month of November, right? We're going November 15th to December 15th, guys. Wow, we're getting into the holiday season. So let's take a look at sacred. I'm going to do sacred soulmates and singles, okay, guys? All right, sacred soulmates, please. What is going on with the sacred soulmates in the month of November 15th to December 15th? Sacred soulmates, please. Two of Pentacles. Balancing. Look, the Empress, I just talked about balancing the inner masculine and the inner feminine. This is beautiful. Tell me about sacred soulmates, please. Sacred soulmates. Okay, we have isolated and alone. So there seems to be this energy of feeling maybe, well, let me get one more out. Because I'm feeling like what Spirit's saying is that, you know, instead of feeling like you're abandoned or feeling alone, when you're in the Empress energy, you're actually encouraged to look at why, so that you can balance this out, because the magic happens in separation, guys. Trust me, I've been on this journey for a while. And separation is really where we face our emotions and we look at everything we're going through. Look at that. Self-love and manifestation. Wow. Okay. So this is for the sacred soulmates. I'm going to go deeper into this for the extended. But what I'm seeing is that this eclipse, I think, is going to put you in this energy of finally balancing out your emotions. Look at this girl is walking a tightrope. Sorry, I cut my finger yesterday. She's walking a tightrope and she's in between emotions, right? What emotions is she in between? This Five of Pentacles, which is feeling abandoned and alone and unworthy and out in the cold, right? Or the Ace of Cups, which is new love, self-love, overflowing abundance in emotional love. So I see what's happening this month is you're going from lack and balancing out your emotions. And a lot of you are manifesting new love because you're finally, and I say finally because I know I've been doing this for a while, in this Empress energy of flow, of balance, of being open to receive, knowing your value, knowing your worth, and being in this vibration is how we manifest this Ace of Cups outcome. So I'm going to go deeper into this over in the extended. I'm going to take a look at the masculine and the feminine. This is feminine energy, but we all have masculine and feminine within us. But what you can look forward to during this eclipse is finally finding a way to balance out your emotions and your actions. Being open to receive and give, and also to manifest this beautiful new love for self, which brings in that sacred love, sacred soulmate. So something new. I am going to toss one on this Ace of Cups, just for here. Tell me about the Ace of Cups potential. What is this Ace of Cups for sacred soulmates during the eclipse? Twin flame connection. Okay, I get it. Three of Wands. So there's been no communication, is what I'm seeing for a lot of you, or very little, or the communication that you've had has left you or your counterpart. Because I'm going to be honest with you, with the Empress here, it feels to me like this could be the divine masculine that's feeling this way. So during this full moon, blood moon, lunar eclipse, it appears that possibly the divine feminine is sitting in her power, which is triggering the divine masculine to finally start looking at it's like the awakening is what it feels like, the awakening of the divine masculine. There is a choice here because we've got the Lovers and we've got the Two of Pentacles. There's a choice between love and being alone. And with the Magician here and the Three of Wands, these are both manifestation cards. This is somebody who is expecting their ships to come in. Somebody who is sitting and waiting for this balance, this decision. And so I would say that during this month, there's an activation for probably the divine masculine is what it feels like. I'm going to take a look over in Patreon on exactly whose energy this is, but I think you're sharing it, right? Because you are divine soulmates. You're mirrors to each other. So I think what's being healed is this lack mentality, this feeling of abandonment, an abandonment wound. And what is being created and manifested is a new beginning for this twin flame connection. And Spirit's telling you, be expectant. The Empress is pregnant and rife with potential, expectation, expectancy. Okay, now let me take a look at, I'm going to use this other deck for singles. Singles, please, Spirit. What can the singles expect in love during this full moon, blood moon, lunar eclipse, and the whole eclipse season? Just what can we expect from November 15th to December 15th? Ooh, we've got the Ace of Wands for singles. Can you guys see these? Move this down just for now. We'll move it around as we're using it. Okay, for singles, please, what can they expect in love and romance for November 15th to December 15th? Using the eclipse energies, what can singles expect during this month? Ooh, look at that, guys. I lost my Band-Aid. Wow. Holy crap. All right, so there's going to be a look at this, guys. So if you're single and you've been waiting for new love to come in, now you don't have the Ace of Cups, you got the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is an offer. This could be a very, very special offer too, because it's the hand of the divine bringing it in. And you've got the hand of the divine also bringing in passion. So this feels to me like creating movement, communication towards celebration or union. Now you can claim this no matter who you are or what you're doing, but that's a very simple reading. If you're single and you've been looking for love, something is coming towards you, brand new beginning during this eclipse. And I'll tell you why. Because eclipses move things out to clear space for new things to come in. The twins always have it a little harder because they are triggered by the mirror, right? The mirror is hard to look into. And so there's always this abandonment wound. There's always this feeling of unworthiness, of not being enough, that is being healed between the twins and high-level soulmates. So that template is still here. But for the singles, we've got this beautiful brand new beginning. Finances are going to look better. You know, there's going to be forward movement. There's going to be passion, and there's going to be celebration. Now, whether this is romantic or not, we don't have any cups, but it is something to be celebrated. It's romantic. There's the Lovers. So both groups are cultivating and calling in, energetically calling in, because you're all in this Empress energy, not just the sacred soulmates. So when you're in this energy of receiving, of being receptive, of being open, of being loving, and you know, it's pregnancy, it's abundance, it's high vibrational divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter whether you're a masculine or a feminine, but look at the beauty it's creating. There will be choices because we've got the Lovers in both decks. So there will be choices for everyone this month on whether or not you are open to receive. And the only way you can be open to receive is you have to create space, sacred space. And so make sure when we get to what are you releasing, that you really pay attention to the advice, because there's lots of advice here. All right, I'm going to go in the extended, I'm going to clarify all these. So let's take a look here. This is clarifier for overall. It's like an oracle. It's a love oracle. Emotional loss. See, there's that 5 again. This is the 5 of Cups. So there's change, and change is called for. Right? Spirit is clarifying that there is change on the horizon. We are breaking old patterns, breaking old cycles, old patterns. We're leaving the past, because 5s are about moving forward, leaving the past in the past. This is a grieving card. It's about finally giving up and grieving that last little bit that needs to be released in order to attract and manifest this beautiful new potential. Okay, let's take a look at finances for the month for everybody. Finances, please, Spirit. What are the finances for everybody watching, all of my viewers? There we go again, 5 of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to ask for assistance. This could be feeling challenged by money issues this month. So make sure that if you're in magician mode, focus on the positive. Do not focus on the negative. There are a lot of 5s here. 5s create change. 5s are a midpoint. It's where Spirit's saying, okay, let's take stock. Let's take a look at where we've been and where we're going. And make sure your eyes are focused on the future. This month could be, well, and it probably will be for a lot of people, looking at, you know, we've got all the holiday seasons coming up. We've got Thanksgiving. We've got Christmas. We've got preparation. You know, the economy's kind of going up. The gas prices, food prices. So this is Spirit's way of saying that change is on the horizon, but focus on, with the Magician, the Empress, know your worth. Know that the world is abundant. You will never be in lack. You will never be in lack unless you create it. So focus on abundance. Focus on your blessings. Blessings, blessings, blessings. That's what I'm hearing. I'm going to go to this blessing card next. This is your financial energy. So, you know, just be aware that financially things could be a little difficult this month. Prepare for it ahead of time. But focus on knowing your abundance, okay? So your blessing opportunity is heart healing. Where are we? Mourning now. See, mourning. Yeah, it seems like this is going to create an opportunity to really purge your emotions. Purging. Mourning. Now has had its time. Spirit saying it's done. It's over with. It's changing. It's cycling. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart, the Empress. Okay? Healing heart. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. So this is Spirit's way of saying all of these fives, all of this lack feeling, all of this emotional grieving, all of this feeling of, you know, the past, all of the traumas and experiences that we've had need to just cycle out. We need to not pay it another single dime. Don't focus on it. You are this beautiful, loving Empress, whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. And the potential here is to bring in love and abundance and passion and celebration and creativity. But it's all about the law of attraction. Where you're placing your focus and energy is what you're manifesting. And so eclipses are an opportunity to erase the blackboard and to rewrite your future through this changing times. Okay? Heal your heart, stop your grieving, give it that final cry, let it out, purge it, do whatever ritual, manifestation rituals you have to do around it. But it's on its way out, potentially, if you work with the energy. All right, let's take a look at the unexpected. What don't you see coming during this next month? I'm doing 3 shuffles. Oh, I don't have to because it popped right out. All right, we've got Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person, Aries energy. What don't my Scorpios see coming this month? Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. See, guys, again, Empress energy. So literally, if you are of expectancy age, you could unexpectedly find out that you're pregnant. Or you could unexpectedly manifest bright new beginnings. I mean, we've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. So a stubborn, aggressive person that could be what you're grieving for some of you. It feels to me, because I had to sit in that for just a minute and look at the board. We've got somebody here who's waiting. Somebody, all of you are waiting for something to be given birth. All of you are waiting for something new to come from this womb, this abundance. But some of you are waiting for, no, you know, this is the masculine energy. This is the feminine energy. This is what you need to change. Or this is what's changing. This is what you don't expect. Is that something is shifting and changing, cycling out, cycling out. Somebody who has been stubborn or aggressive or resistant. I'm hearing resistant. That's what you can expect. That's unexpected this month. This is changing. And something new is, this is going. This is changing. This is that 5, that change. This is balancing out the masculine and the feminine, going from, you know, resistance to acceptance, surrender. Not just surrendering, but knowing in faith. Surrendering in faith. Knowing that you are a powerful, conscious creator. And everything you've been manifesting is on its way to you. Love, financial, expectancy. You can expect this month something big to shift because of this eclipse. So let's take a look at the love potential. What is the love potential, Spirit? What is the love potential for this month? For those who are my viewers, what is the love potential this month? Ooh, calling in your soulmate. See, look, that stubborn, I think this is the soulmate. I really do. This stubborn, aggressive person, I think that's exactly who you're manifesting and waiting results. Spirit's telling you the best way to call in your money, the best way to call in your creativity, the best way to call in your love is to expect it, but to also be open to receive it, be in flow. Again, I get that message over and over again. Get in the boat, tuck in your arms and legs, focus on the positive. Fives are an evaluation. You're in the midpoint. You can look at the negative or you can look at the positive, but whichever way you cast your gaze is what you're going to manifest. Spirit's saying your prayers and affirmations and visualizations will help bring you together. And this resistance is within both of you. We need to get back to love, back to this divine feminine conception, birthing something new. So if you're single or coupled, you are now being told by Spirit to focus on attracting, calling in your soulmate. Both piles have the Lovers, which is a choice. I believe what this reading so far is saying is your biggest choice is you can be stubborn and aggressive, or you can be in divine feminine energy of being open and receptive. So let's take a look at what are you releasing. This is fun but messy, guys. Oh, hold on. What are you releasing? What do you need to release? I'm going to get two of these, guys. Two things that you need to release in this next month. All right. Look at this. We have surrender to your intuition. That's also divine feminine energy. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings or flashes, knowings or aha moments that come through to guide you. And then surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Empress energy. Indulge in random acts of smiling. I'm going to add to this. Indulge in random acts of self-love. Surrender, not resistance. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. So trust your intuition because you're in this magician mode. By the way, we've got feminine and masculine energy here. And here's the balancing act, right? Finding balance, calling in your soulmate, expectation, and surrendering to self-love and joy, and really trusting that the universe is abundant and that great change comes every eclipse season. It's all about change. And you can cycle through another lesson if you need it. But Spirit's saying that you really don't need to if you just focus on what you want to create instead of focusing on what didn't manifest, what didn't show up the way you wanted it to. Grieve it, release it, heal it, and let it go. And then surrender to joy. And trust your intuition because this is really high potential here. High potential. All right, let's take a look at this. I'm going to sum it up with that. Let's take a look at a yes or no. So take just a moment to clear your mind and energy and ask any yes or no question, okay? Any yes or no question. Spirit, please tap into all that are watching this and answer the yes or no question. Yes or no? Okay, so that's a firm no, guys. I don't know what you asked, but that is my very firm no. It is a no. So let's get advice on that no and find out why. What is the advice? Oh, that was quick. We have trust, and it's up to you. So in the polarity that you're currently in, you're in this aggressive, if you resonate with this, stubborn, aggressive energy instead of this divine flow. See, there's your duality. Trust. Trust. Faith is what's giving you the no. Lack of faith. And Spirit's saying, it's up to you. What are you calling in? What are your beliefs? Where is your energy? Are you waiting in stubborn, aggressive energy, or are you waiting in divine abundance and love and open expression? If the answer is no, then the way to change it is to go within, listen to your intuition, surrender to joy, and have faith. Because when it comes down to the true yes or no, it's really up to you. What are you manifesting? So let's get timing. I created this deck, so let's just get a timing on it, please, Spirit. Timing for whatever question they asked. What is the timing? The shift, the change? How will this time out? What do we need to know? All right, so we have, you're on target. Don't give up. And I don't know if I meant to take these two because they're on the floor and they're not showing me their face. I'm going to take them because they're relevant. They seem to support. Sorry, I keep bumping, putting my head in the way. So we have, you're on target. Don't give up. Where's the camera, Tracy? And then we have false start, will return, cycles, right? Wait, not now. And moving slow, still moving forward. So this is not dead in the water, guys. This is not dead in the water. This is opportunity that's up to you because you are the creator of your own reality. So whatever you are asking, the timing is not now because there's faith that needs to be restored, and you need to focus on that manifestation. And for a lot of you, I know it's love and finances. New beginnings, right? That's what the eclipses bring in, is they get rid of the old and bring in the new. So for Scorpio, please, what is the best way to handle this, or the best advice? Best way to handle it? What do we need to know for Scorpio for the month? I'm throwing everything around. Here's the back of my head. Playfulness. Approach life with humor and joy. Don't take life so seriously. And the bottom of the deck is self-care. See, Empress energy. Take time to replenish your body and spirit and watch yourself bloom. So I would say, to sum this whole thing up, which I will go deeper over in Patreon, I'm going to get a third deck and I'm going to clarify pretty much anything that doesn't feel clear to me. All right. I'm going to clarify the fives. I want to know about these fives. I'm going to take a look at masculine energy and feminine energy for the romance. And I really want to know about the finances too. I want to know what you guys need to do in order to turn this frown upside down. Sometimes it's just, it just is what it is. There seems to be a lull, or, inflation stuff. It's hard times for people, but Spirit's still saying that there is always the law of attraction, always. I mean, you may not be able to rely on our governments. You may not be able to rely on your lover. You may not be able to rely on your sacred soulmate. But the one thing you can and should always have faith and trust in is the divine and you, because you are a walking, breathing embodiment of divine source. And you are the magician and manifester of your own future. So what have you been asking for? What have you been moving slowly toward? You're on target. The biggest advice is to keep your vibration high in playfulness and joy, self-love and receptivity. Replenish your spirit, your soul, and focus on the positive. Healing heart. Do not pay negativity a single dime. It says mourning has now had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. That's your blessing. Okay, guys, I love you. I'm going to take this to the extended and see where it goes. Namaste.